how some of us Africans living in the United States go through hell in the hands of the white races, go through nonsense. All because they think that they are superior over us, they think that they are God. Yeah, they see us like the black monkeys.
I was given the opportunity right now, I'll pick my life back home without thinking twice. I have just been thinking so much, and I'm like, I had things going on for me. Life was good. All the projects I had back home, all the things I was doing. I'm not a lazy person. I consider myself a very hardworking woman. I moved here not necessarily to look for greener pastures, but because I met a man that I fell in love with, and he happens to be from here and live here. And because of everything we've been told by the media about America and how great this place is, how this is the land of milk and honey, I thought it's only wise, and I'm also very traditional, so I thought it's only wise for me to follow my husband and live where he lives. My husband has been here for some time. He has always been mentioning here and there about, how difficult life is here, like just the challenges that are in this country. But I never listened, so I was like, this man doesn't want me to enjoy the American dream. But he has time without number expressed his dissatisfaction about this place. Heck, he doesn't even want to retire in this country.
African people, we have been thinking it all easy in America, on these Western countries. We have been having this ideology and stereotypes that it's always milk and honey. It's always green on the other side. And we have even been told some things about Black Americans that a lot of Black people or a lot of Africans have took it to their mind. And that's why when they go to the United States or when they go to America, they tend to sideline Black Americans and be allies of the white people. Now, this is the reason now I'm playing this video. There's a clip of African lady and some Africans complaining how it is hard in America, the racism and everything. There's a lady here who went through things that Black Americans are going through for eternity. Black Americans have been going through this shit for a lot of time. Now, this African lady is experiencing it and she is crying. She is like, okay, we are not supposed to be treated like this. But Black Americans have been treated like this for so long and we didn't understand it. When they talk, we were saying they are like this and like that because we don't understand the shoe they are wearing. We are not in their shoe. We cannot understand what they really do, what they really go through. But when you go there and you go through the same shit, that's where you know it is so hard. Now, I want to play for you this video of an African talking about how she's having it hard in America. And I said, this is what Black Americans have been going through. So I'd say, let's talk so that we can open our eyes, both of us, and we can have this united instead of just talking about things that are going on. Let's watch this clip and then we come back.
Hello guys. So in the past video I did, I was talking about how some of us Africans living in the United States go through hell in the hands of the white races, go through nonsense. All because they think that they are superior over us, they think that they are God. Yeah, they see us like the black monkeys. Yeah. When I say white races, I put the white races in quotes because not all white people are racist. When I say white races, you all know what I'm talking about by white races. Not all white people are racist. And I use an example of what I experienced in college. Yeah, now we are on a holiday break and I'm still a college student. So I use an example of what happened. Like I took a course and in that class, the professor made like I did not exist. In that class, just 2 Africans were there. Yeah. So when she comes to class, she like concentrates only on the white students, asks them if they are okay. Like, she doesn't even like give the attention to us. She doesn't even look at her own direction because I don't know why she did that, but I had to walk up to her, like, and ask her, Professor, I registered for this class, and why will you be treating me like I'm a stranger? Like, I'm actually in the class. I'm there because I registered for it and I need to learn. The reason why I said this professor is a racist, because there was a day I was sick. I did not go to school. So I went to the hospital. And after I was done in the hospital, they gave me a note to give to the professor to show that, yes, I was really sick. So the next time of the class, yeah, I went to class and I walked up to her when before the class wanted to begin, and I was like, Professor, sorry I didn't come the last time, and I was supposed to email you and I did not because I was really sick and down, but I went to the hospital and I'm feeling better now. And this is the note from the hospital. So I should give it to the professor. Yeah. She was like, what do you want me to do now? Do you want me to go back and start teaching you what I taught the other people? I was like, no, Professor, I just came to tell you that I wasn't feeling fine. She said, I can't do anything. Sorry about that. Blah, blah, blah. Started talking stuff. And at the same time, a white student walked up to her, and she wasn't in class the last time, like the last class. I was like, hi, Professor, sorry I wasn't in class. Sorry, I wasn't feeling too well. She was like, so calm to her. She was like, it's okay. I'll find somebody to teach you. I'll find somebody to explain what happened in the class. I'm like, what? Professor, this is me standing here. And she was like, she doesn't care. I was like, okay. Like, I was so shocked. Like, this happened right in front of me. I wouldn't just come to the camera and start lying about a professor being a racist to me. I'm saying something. I'm giving what happened right in front of me. This professor ignored me, and she gave all the attention to that girl, telling her, I'm gonna look for somebody to help you explain what happened in the last class. Meanwhile, I was the person who woke up to her first, showing her the note from the hospital, saying I wasn't feeling fine. I wasn't able to email her because I was so weak and ill. And she was like, what do I want her to do? She can't go back teaching me stuff. She doesn't care. I should find her myself. I was like, what? You know, the only reason why I walked up to her and I was giving her that note is because as a student, every day you being present in class for like they take attendance, and you being there gives add additional points to your point. So I walked up to her to give her that note from the hospital because I deserved the point. Actually, the hospital gave the note because they know as a student, or if you're working, it's going to implicate you at your job if you're not there. So they give it for you to go present. So you get what you deserve. So I needed the points that I deserved. That's why I went to her for that. And she treated me like that. So I actually put the paper there and walked back to my seat. And she still continued being a racist. Like, she was still teaching and forgetting the fact that we are in that class. And you know what? I don't give a damn. Like, we Africans, like, the funny thing is that everything that she teaches in that class, I understand them. Yeah. So when she's being her racist type and blah, 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 I don't care because I actually understand far more better. You get? So that's it. I never said all the professors in my college are racist. No. No. We actually go to places. I've gone to other places. People are nice to me. I've seen some whites that really care and love me. They show me love. They don't see us like the monkey that some of them see us as. Some of these people actually know that we are smart. Yeah. So that's it. I never said all white people are racist.
See, America is not easy, and most people don't know that. All we do here is work, blink, and it's time for work again. That is how America is wired. You just be working. And most of the jobs here are not even something that is easy. You have to stand for hours. That is the kind of job that people do here in America. America is not easy. I mean, in Africa, you will still find a place to sit down. Even if you're a nurse, you will still have a place to sit at. But in America here, even nurses stand for hours. They might have a nursing pole, but that nursing pole, you gotta stand. So that is the way America is wired. It's not easy in America. Even though lot of people would not even, they'll be like, well, maybe you're lazy. It's not about that. It's insane here. I mean, one of my Nigerian sister, she just moved. She moved, she's a nurse. She just moved back to Nigeria. She's a nurse. She was a nurse in America because of how difficult it is to live in America, and all the money you're making, they're all going on bills.
I need to rant. So it's officially one year in America, and I don't want to cry. I miss my life home. Yeah. If I was given the opportunity right now, I'll pick my life back home without thinking twice. I have just been thinking so much, and I'm like, I had things going on for me. Life was good. All the projects I had back home, all the things I was doing. I'm not a lazy person. I consider myself a very hardworking woman. I moved here not necessarily to look for greener pastures, but because I met a man that I fell in love with, and he happens to be from here and live here. And because of everything we've been told by the media about America and how great this place is, how this is the land of milk and honey, I thought it's only wise, and I'm also very traditional, so I thought it's only wise for me to follow my husband and live where he lives. My husband has been here for some time. He has always been mentioning here and there about, how difficult life is here, like just the challenges that are in this country. But I never listened, so I was like, this man doesn't want me to enjoy the American dream. But he has time without number expressed his dissatisfaction about this place. Heck, he doesn't even want to retire in this country. If he was given the opportunity as well, like right now, he would also choose to leave. So anyway, I didn't come to America for greener pastures, like I was saying. Even before I met him, I had a good life back home. I had a stable job. I had opportunities. I was happy. I was enjoying food. I was enjoying the warm community. I was enjoying the good weather. I could travel every weekend. I was on the road just traveling. And I really loved my life back home. So I don't know if it's because I moved here when I'm old enough, because I moved here when I was 30 years old. And so that's why I'm having a hard time adjusting. But I really, really miss home. I really, really miss home. There are times I just want to let all the years we've, struggled just to get my visa to come here go down the drain, and I just move back home and just continue with the projects that I had, just continue with what I was doing there. But I just keep telling myself, let me keep pushing, because maybe this feeling will go away. I'm literally shaking. I've spoken to quite a number of people who have stayed here for some time, and they keep telling me this is normal. It's a normal feeling to feel when you're still new, and that you get used to, life here. So I don't know at what point. I'm really grateful that I've joined the field that I was back home, sales and marketing or customer service, because that's what I love doing. So I've joined that, but you have to start from scratch. Aside from that, there's food. I'm just having a very hard time with food. Sometimes it's just so difficult to eat. I'm like, what can I eat? Yeah, and generally just the feeling, the vibe, it's also exhausting as a parent, because there's no help here. You really have to just do everything, you and your partner. This is also part of the relocation journey that probably you will not see.
They don't tell you what American dream, but let me tell you some of the things. Working 40 hours a week or bi-weekly, that's American dream. Getting some of your money taken away by taxes, by the government, every week or every other week or monthly when you get paid. That's the American dream. Paying a mortgage or buying a house, which is called a mortgage here, that you would never ever own, even if you pay for that house, because even if you buy that house or not, you still have to pay taxes on that property, that land that house is staying on. That's the American dream. We don't own anything in this country, just so you know that. That's the American dream. Okay? Having children and the government is able to make decision on what you do or how you discipline your children. That's the American dream. Being in jail for stupid things.
How the US treat international students. Hey! I'm not an international student, but I have siblings that are international students. I have friends. And the way US treat international students, like the way international students, they pay so much tuition to come to this country to study. Just so when they apply for a common internship, they cannot get it. Common job, they cannot even do Uber. They cannot, like, do you know how ridiculous that sounds? The fact that you are paying all this money to come here and study. And then the country that you come to study and you are paying and is a land of opportunities, you come here and all the opportunity, they don't give it to you. Like none of this, not even one. Every time you apply, there's a question that says, will you now or in the future require? I promise I'm not, it's like, I don't know. I just take that pain and see it as my own pain because like, why? I was literally just talking to my friend and she's like, just venting. The way thing just started boiling me because like, the US, God will catch you guys. God will catch you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Welcome back. Sometimes you don't understand pain until it knocks on your door. Sometimes you don't understand the struggle until you come across it. For decades, many Africans abroad, whether in Europe, America, or even at home, struggle to fully grasp the depth of racism and discrimination. Black Americans face it daily now. Recently, many Africans are starting to feel it. They're starting to feel the pain. They're starting to feel the struggle of living there. First-hand pain, raw, unfiltered, and now it hits differently. We all know white America, they are better off with Africans than Black Americans. We know that. And there's an episode I did, and we state the reasons behind it. White people, they can be allies, so good allies to Africans than Black Americans because Black Americans are paying in there. Africans, they tend to play along with the game. Now, for a long time, many Africans came to the West or they went to the West chasing for the dream, opportunity, education, jobs, a better life. And they were told, and they believe on this one, when you come here, just work hard, follow the rules, keep your head down, you'll be fine. But Black Americans, they can't do that. They can't keep their head down. They can't follow the rules because the rules, they know they are unbroken against them. What they do, they fight back. They fight for the freedom. And that's what the system doesn't want. Africans, upon going there, they keep their head down. They play by the rules and they just work hard. Now, that belief often came with the judgment. Like, too many of us Africans looked at African Americans and asked like this: why are they always angry? Why are Black Americans always complaining? Why are they like this? Always playing the race card, etc., etc. Why are Black Americans always protesting? These are questions that Africans have been asking for so long. But what we didn't see as Africans, we didn't feel the pain. We didn't go through the struggle of Black Americans. We didn't come at the first hand with the pain. What we didn't feel was the daily psychological warfare, the suspicion in the eyes of store owners, the extra pat downs at the airport, the resumes tossed aside because of the black sounding name. I may say there's a number of things as Africans we didn't really realized, and we bought much of the stereotypes or what we saw on the televisions. Fast forward to now, from then to now, more Africans now are being stopped for fitting the description of black. Some are being denied housing, passed over for promotion, or experiencing the racism at schools, the health disparities. They are experiencing the inequalities into job places. And suddenly, that silence we once heard feels like betrayal. We were betraying our own with the silence we heard. We did not join them to the fight. We did not join the Black Americans to protest. We did not join the Black Americans to call for change. Suddenly, when we are going through this shit, now we are feeling the betrayal. We are starting to realize it's not just about what you do. It's about who you are. You are black. You are black. Your black skin walks in the room before you even speak. That's who you are. Even as Africans, some of us, we are saying, when we come to America, first we are immigrants, then we are Senegalese, and then we are Africans, and then we are black. Oh, we are immigrants, and then we are Kenyans, and then we are this, and then we are black. Oh, we don't see the black first, but they see the blackness. They see the blackness. When you walk into the interrogation room, when you walk into the police station, when you go in to look for a job, when you are walking into a grocery store, when you are walking into a hotel, they see the blackness. You as African, you pretend not seeing the blackness, but they see the blackness. The black skin, they see it before you even speak. When it happens to you, or when it happens to black or to Africans, the pain is so different. Different because we start questioning our worth, asking ourselves questions like this lady was asking herself questions. But deep down, we know the truth. We just didn't want to party along with the Black Americans. We want to work with the allies, with the people in power, so that we can benefit from the power. The trauma Black Americans carry isn't just from the past. It is inherited, yes, but it is also refreshed every day. That's for Black Americans. Africans are now beginning to carry the burden too. And for some, it's the first time and they truly feel the weight. It's the first time. For example, personally, if I come across a racist event, it will be so hard on me because it is the first time. But again, before I have read about the story, I have tried to put myself in their shoes, how they feel. I have watched. It won't be hard to me because I know how to counterattack. Because I have seen it happening to my brother, so I'm ready for it. But if you ignored it, it hit different in you. Very different. And I'm so happy African and African Americans are building the bridge. We are bridging the gaps. We are, yes. And this shared pain can build a good bridge for too long because we are under the same oppressor, we share the same skin, we share the same pain. There have been a cultural divide between Africans and African Americans, misunderstandings, stereotypes, distance, but pain has a way of uniting people. We may be different in a number of things, but pain unites us. When an African cries out after being racially profiled, a Black American will tell you we have been there. And of course they have been there. There's a new solidarity forming. Not pity, but understanding the pain that Black people are going through. We as Africans, we don't need to go and disassociate ourselves with the Black Americans. We don't need to go and align ourselves with the white supremacy or with the power, because we will need the Black Americans to take care of the shit that's going on around us. When one day the pain comes on us, we need Black Americans who have been there to tell us, it's okay, we have been here and this is how we cope up. We do not need to leave our brothers alone. It seems like betrayal. I know some people say that it's not about black. It's about African immigration and everything. But blackness plays a bigger part. Blackness is seen when you just come in. They see a black skin. You cannot deny that fact. And that is really powerful, because now we fight the same fight, not as strangers, but as a family. We are family as black people, or black Americans and Africans. I see no reason for us being divided by, stereotypes, misinformation and everything. Now, what we should do now is like this. First, we should listen. Africans must listen to black Americans. We must listen to black Americans, not with judgment, but with humility. And black Americans too, we must embrace the new voice during the struggle. Because I, as an African, trying to understand the struggle of FBA, trying to connect, trying to unite, trying to talk about this shit, please understand me, embrace me. Don't come to my inbox or my email and talk about you don't know what's going on. Leave us alone. Maybe one day I may visit USA. My cousins are there. I have seen them calling me and telling me what I'm talking about. They are seeing it firsthand. Don't question me for talking about FBA struggles. Don't question me for talking about what's going on in America. We have African in diaspora. Our mothers, aunties are there, working there. They are going through this shit for every day. When we connect, when we talk, they now know that even the people in Africa are realizing it. We understand the pain that even our cousins and aunties and mothers are going through there. There's this thing that when an African comes from here and goes to the United States, they're making a lot of money. We have not been focusing on what they go through so that they can get that money. They are working many hours. They are underpaid. They are facing this shit. They are doing what and what. So for better understanding, we need to know. We need to read the history and understand what's going on. So black Americans, kindly embrace the new force that is joining you. I have seen a number of content creators from Africa right now are trying to connect with the black Americans, are talking about the struggle of FBA, are talking about the shit that's going on around the black Americans and everything. Try to embrace them, because we are trying to understand, and we are understanding the pain that we're going through. And the only thing this pain can end is us by talking about it. Is the force, you as black American on this side pushing, and Africans black on this side pushing, Caribbeans on this side pushing, we'll get to have these solutions. And that's all we need to do. Second, let's speak up. Whether you're from Lagos, whether you're from Accra, whether you're from Laurasia, Nairobi, or New York, it is time. If you are black, you are affected. It doesn't matter. And silence has never protected us. We should talk. And that's why I'm talking. Whether I'm in Nairobi, you are in New York. Whether I'm in Rwanda, Kigali, you are in Chicago Bulls. We need to talk about it. Whether we are black or not, in Africa or not in Africa, it is affecting us. Even in Africa, we are getting this colonialism era upon to us. Whatever is happening to you black Americans is to happen to us Africans, but in a different way. Ours is too bad because we are denied the things that we see. Ours, it's taken. And yours is too bad because you are never accepted and you have built it. So we are going through the same shit. We are going through the same problem. We are going through the same issue. So we need to come together and fight this battle. I, as an African, I need to understand you, black American, understand the pain, understand the struggle, not to judge you. And you should embrace me by trying to talk about it. When I talk about it, please, listen to me. It is easy to ignore the fire when it's not at your doorstep. I don't want to ignore the fire because it's not at my doorstep. That's why I'm preventing it, And now, the smoke is everywhere. Africans are finally feeling what black Americans have been shouting for centuries. Yeah, and maybe, just maybe, this moment of shared pain can lead to a shared progress. A time where being African or African Americans doesn't divide us, but bind us. So if you feel this message and you think that I'm talking something sense, tell me in the comment section. Comment down there. Do you think I'm talking something sense? And do you think it is time now we should embrace, we should listen, we should speak out, we should have conversation as black people? Because the more we fight among us, the more we divide ourselves. The more we divide ourselves, the more the system gets its way to our resources, its way to continue the pain in the FBA community. So it's time we need to talk. So if this message is home, please, I'd love you to share it. Share it, comment your story down there, and let's keep the conversation going, because awareness is the first step towards unity. For those who are sending super thanks, thank you so much. I appreciate, and please, let it come more. Till next episode, peace out.